world, welcome back to my channel. Ace from VAV, now a soloist, is back again with Bonita. Let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Ooh.
Brillando, me provoca la vida. Los espejuelos me cambian el latido. Todo de tu ritmo me ha vencido. Y ven, acércate, no digas nada. Tu aire en mi piel rompe la calma.
Pretty.
Bonita, bonita, lento mi pecho, quédate pegada, mi movimiento. Bonita, bonita, lento mi pecho, quédate pegada, dame tu fuego.
Ooh. Okay, a little dance break. Pretty.
Me acerco un tiempo y la noche se para. Tu risa corta la distancia. Tu mano va rompiendo mi calma. Respiro hondo porque ya no me falta. Quiero tu nombre clavándose en mí. Me ha vencido y ven, acércate, no digas nada. Tu aire en mi piel rompe la calma. Mi pecho, quédate pegada, mi movimiento. Bonita, bonita, lento mi pecho, quédate pegada, dame tu fuego. Give the fire, I'm so ready. Give the fire.
Ooh. Okay, guys, this was really nice. With Ace, I definitely noticed his last track was also like had this Spanish flair to it. Absolutely adored this. It was so good. For me, Ace's vocals here were just so like breathy, and like I'm trying to think of how to describe them. They just like, he's always been a really good singer, but I love the sound that he's like creating here. I think this definitely gives a little more seductive, more, like I said, a little huskier. Really, really interesting the way that he decided to do his vocals here. Like I said, lots of breath. That was breathiness, and it just kind of kept like up this appearance, especially, you know, going with this kind of song. I definitely think something like that was needed. And I love in the backing track, especially through the pre-chorus, you hear these like little drops. Like, I don't even know how to describe them. If you listen again, I'm sure you'll hear them if you pay attention. But they're like these little drops going in there of music, and they just work so well. I think that was one of my favorite parts of that. I also loved how in between the chorus and the second verse, we have a little bit of a dance break just with Ace at that point, and adding the acoustic guitar there. So smart, keeping up with that same like kind of dance style that he had going. And then with the ending, also having a dance break as well, but adding a dancer in. I think that was really smart, especially like I said, with the context of the song. I thought it worked really, really well. I thought there was good tension between the two of them, and it really like captivated you. That's what I probably loved. And then the synthesizers coming in on that part, oof, there was, I don't know, they were like just created like this perfect balance with what was happening with the acoustic guitar and the other instruments that were happening. loved. And then I actually really love the way that this was shot, the coloring of everything with the rain and just the deep colors. And I noticed this in his previous song that had the Spanish influence, that he did something a little bit similar. So I'm wondering like if this is like an aesthetic direction that he wants to go in. Also his hair is a little longer, so I mean I think he just like keeps going kind of in this kind of direction, and I think it's a really good direction for him. So I'm curious what you guys thought about this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of this particular song or MV? Mine was definitely, I have to say, those little bloops of music, the little drops. I just thought that it sounded so good with his voice and like with the overall picture of the song. And then like I said, the 2 dance breaks, having those I think was so smart. It was such a good choice. So tell me your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.